Boy, oh boy, Hypermax maxed out by Performance Labs. What an experience this was. Let me run through this absolutely stacked label first, and then we'll dive into how it worked. Dad glasses. So they're doing the 1 scoop, 2 scoop thing, and let me tell you, thank God. But we'll go off the full serving at 2 scoops. So 10 calories and 2 grams of carbs right up top. Vitamin B6, 5 milligrams. Vitamin B12 at 200 micrograms. Sodium at 76 milligrams, and choline at 330 milligrams. Now down here, we get into the fun stuff. So L-citrulline, 8,000 milligrams, beta-alanine, 3,200 milligrams, glycersize at 2,000 mgs, L-tyrosine at 2,000 mgs, vitacholine, 1,000 milligrams, phenophen at 500 milligrams, caffeine anhydrous at 400 milligrams, NeuroPEA, 300 milligrams, Rodeo Prime at 200 milligrams, more sodium, pink Himalayan sea salt, 200 milligrams, Hesperi Pump, 150 milligrams, Infinergy as dicaffeine malate, more caffeine, 100 milligrams, Conaease, 100 milligrams, Pinarox, 100 milligrams, Theobromine at 100 milligrams, Huperzira serrata, 200 milligrams, and the Yomax formula where they got their whole little alpha yo mixture down here at 15 milligrams. And then rounding it off, we got the Biopurine at 10 milligrams. Now the flavor on this, I went with the Tiger's Blood. To me, it tasted just like that energy drink, you know, the one with that gorilla on it, but it still had that like high stim pre-workout aftertaste, which with this label is to be expected. And what I think is funny on here is it says take 30 minutes before you work out. Let me tell you, it comes in about 5 to 10 minutes. The betas, the energy, and the head high all hit you right in the jaw. So the betas themselves, they were really mild. They were around the face, came in 5-10 minutes, and then kind of withered away over like 20 minutes for me personally. Now the focus, like I said, it hit me in like 5 to 10 minutes. At first, it was like this like head in the clouds feeling, like that cooling sensation on the top of your head. But about 2 to 3 sets in, I'm doing squats the first day and I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and all of a sudden, everything changed like a pure aggression. And that lasted the rest of the workout. I started stacking more plates, started doing more reps. I'm like, holy cow. Now the energy on this, I was not kidding when I said I felt like this was gonna take me for a ride. It built within 5 to 10 minutes and just kept going and going. Finally, it capped out at about 30 to 35 minutes, and then you just rolled. Like you felt like you were unstoppable. And well after the workout. Now the pumps on this, after reading the label, I'm like, all right, let's run it through its paces first and see what happens. Day 1, I did legs. Day 2, I did a push day. After those 2 days, I didn't even entertain the idea of stacking this with anything. No pills, no powder, and definitely no glycerol. Hours after my workout, after doing the push day, this was just still blown up. I'm driving to work, hour and a half, 2 hours afterwards, still pumped up. My legs felt like tree trunks for hours. You can stack it at your own risk in my mind. I recommend not doing anything with this. Now the post-workout on this, let me tell you, my typical morning after I work out, about 2 hours afterwards, I call my wife on the way to work. She goes, "Are you okay?" I was still stimmed up. Like I didn't even dare to touch anything, any ounce of caffeine for hours till at least like lunchtime. Like I was ripping well after the workout with this. Overall, man, this will take you for a ride. This is a high stim pre-workout junkies fantasy. I mean, between the wild, insane energy rush, the intense pumps, and that pure aggression, I was stacking plates. I was doing more reps. Like this is just a relentless pre-workout. I would say if you're planning on using this, definitely start with the 1 scoop to assess your tolerance. This is intense.